Welcome back to Beyond Reality, where we question everything and seek out the most tantalizing truths hidden in the shadows. This Christmas, we're bringing you a story that challenges everything you thought you knew. What if the most iconic event of the 20th century, the moon landing, was a complete fabrication? What if humanity's greatest achievement was never achieved at all? What if the greatest conspiracy of all time lies right under our noses and no one ever dared to expose it? We'll take you on a journey through history, technology, and deception, where we unravel the truth about the moon landing and explore what could have happened if that giant leap for mankind was nothing more than a massive hoax. Stay tuned because the truth might be more shocking than you ever imagined. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button because this Christmas we've got even more mind-blowing stories coming your way.
T-minus 10.
July 20th, 1969 marks the day when Neil Armstrong set foot on the moon, famously declaring, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." The whole world watched in awe as humanity transcended boundaries that once seemed insurmountable. But here's the catch. Some believe that this monumental moment was all staged. What if it wasn't a step for mankind, but a carefully constructed hoax orchestrated by the US government to win the space race against the USSR? Think about it. The Cold War was at its peak, and America was desperately in need of a win. Could the entire moon landing have been fabricated not just for global glory, but to maintain political dominance? The technology, the timing, and the scale of the deception. Was it all too perfect? We've all seen the footage, the iconic images of Armstrong stepping onto the moon, the American flag planted in lunar soil, and the astronauts' eerie silence as they floated in space. But what if we told you that everything you've been told about those moments has been questioned? From shadows falling in unnatural directions to the American flag appearing to ripple in a vacuum, conspiracy theorists have pointed to a multitude of impossible details. Could these oddities be the cracks in an otherwise flawless narrative? Why, for example, were there no stars visible in the photographs taken from the moon's surface? Why does the flag appear to move when there's no wind in space? Could these inconsistencies be the result of a staged performance under a Hollywood spotlight? Let's imagine what would happen if the moon landing was exposed as a hoax. The consequences would be far-reaching, not just for NASA, but for global politics. Imagine the Soviet Union, who was racing against America in the space race, discovering the deception. What would have happened if they had exposed the hoax to the world? Could it have led to the collapse of America's political power at the height of the Cold War? The world would be left questioning the legitimacy of all government claims. Imagine the damage to scientific credibility. The trust between nations, already fragile due to Cold War tensions, would have shattered, leaving a lasting distrust in the powers that be. For the conspiracy theorists, the moon landing was not only an elaborate hoax, but also an impossible one. They argued that the technology required to fake such an event would have been equally monumental as actually landing on the moon. So, how could the US have staged it? To pull off such a stunt, it would take not just actors, but scientists, engineers, and even the media. Could they have used real rocket technology but staged everything else? Or could they have employed elaborate sound stages, advanced visual effects, and a masterful media manipulation strategy? The answer, according to some, lies in the mysterious history of NASA's special projects, many of which remain classified to this day. What if we had never seen the first footprint on the moon? How would our lives be different? The moon landing wasn't just about space, it was about the dreams and hopes of an entire generation. Without it, would the global focus on science and exploration have dissipated? Consider the breakthroughs that followed the space race, the development of technologies that shape our daily lives. Imagine a world where satellites never revolutionized communication, or where we never sent probes to explore the outer planets. Why would anyone go so far to deceive the world? The motivations behind such a colossal lie may not just be about political power or competition. There could be deeper psychological reasons for faking a victory as monumental as the moon landing. Could it have been a way to unite a fractured nation? Or perhaps it was an attempt to spark a new era of technological dominance and innovation that would fuel the future. As we reflect on the moon landing, whether it was real or not, one thing is certain: it left an indelible mark on human history. It sparked a worldwide dream of exploration and possibilities, and it's that dream that continues to push us toward the stars. As we wrap up this investigation, let's remember that the search for truth is what drives us. Sometimes what we see on the surface is just the beginning of a much deeper story. And stay with us, because this Christmas we have even more mysteries to reveal. Until then, keep questioning, keep exploring, and most importantly, keep dreaming. Happy holidays from Beyond Reality.